What's good, everybody? Your boy is back again with another video, and today I really want to help you guys out with your defense. Now, some of you guys are probably having a tough time playing defense, and that is exactly why you clicked on this video, so don't have any more fear. Today, I'm going to be breaking down this video into two different parts. I'm going to be giving you guys my opinions on the best badges for guards to small forwards, and then I'm also going to give you a whole different great badge setup for you power forwards and centers. So everybody watching this video can get something out of this video. All right, I'm just trying to make sure that everybody has or can get a value from this video. But we're gonna go ahead and get started. Of course, if you guys are brand new, then we post all the time over here, so make sure to hit the subscribe button, also ring that bell. I got all my links and socials down below in the description, so check that out. But we're gonna go ahead and get straight into the business. All right, so first things first, we're gonna go ahead, I'm thinking we're gonna start with the guards and the small forwards first. So if you are a guard or a small forward, you probably got some good defensive badges depending on your build. Now, these badges will go for a lot of builds out there, so just mix and match as your attributes allow, I guess. But all right, so for guards and for small forwards, first things first, one of the greatest badges to have on bronze is going to be Chase Down Artist. Chase Down Artist is a phenomenal badge to have in NBA 2K22. Okay, so Chase Down Artist, you really don't need it any higher than bronze. I know that 2K Labs have already done stuff with it, and it's best to use it on bronze. Really, like, you don't really need to waste any badge points, so bronze Chase Down is by far very lit. Now, for you guards out there, all right, some of you guys have two ways or perimeter locks. Clamps, we already know how it get down. All right, if you got clamps, these bump animations, these cutoff animations, everything gets better. All right, so in my opinion, I would say to have clamps anywhere between silver and Hall of Fame. That is where you're going to get the most bang for your buck. Okay, silver to Hall of Fame. If you can get it on Hall of Fame, then I think you should do it. If you can get it only on silver because you only have 9 defensive badges, then I highly suggest that you put clamps on silver. Now we're going to go ahead into our next badge, which is, of course, Interceptor. Now, they did nerf a little bit of the pickpocket or the on-ball steals a little bit ago. So Interceptor has been my go-to badge, especially because people be throwing scaries and I just be all up in them passing lanes. You feel me? So as a guard, I got the speed. I probably have a high enough steal. You know what I'm saying? So Interceptor, I would highly recommend Interceptor anywhere between bronze to silver. I have a lot more success when my Interceptor is on silver opposed to bronze. Now, when my Interceptor is on bronze, I do get a lot of like swat aways, but then they always go out of bounds, you know what I'm saying? Or like I never complete the steal, you know what I'm saying? I get like a tip pass, but that's it. So when I finally put it to silver, that's when I started seeing more and more steals in those passing lanes. So silver is probably the sweet spot for me. Y'all can do whatever you would like, but Interceptor definitely made this list. The next badge we want to talk about, I actually skipped one, but it will be Ball Stripper. I've seen this in action so many times, and I don't know what it is with 2K and how people are playing in NBA 2K22, but there are a lot of rim runners. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times, people are just running in a straight line and then holding square. Sometimes they get some good contact dunks because, limitless takeoff is very hard to guard against. But Ball Stripper, if somebody is trying to just jump over you and just paint mash, Ball Stripper is a great badge to have, at least on bronze. Okay, I've seen this badge in action with my duos partner right now, and bro, he only has this badge on bronze and people are just dropping the rock left and right. You're gonna need it, bro. All right, especially if you got a steal rating, you're gonna need it. But that was just the one that we skipped over. But the next one that we have on our list is Intimidator. Intimidator has been a badge since I remember on 2K. Intimidator is very important. and it will definitely come in handy because sometimes you're going to have to hedge, or sometimes you're going to have to switch. You know what I'm saying? You want to throw your opponent off their game. So Intimidator, I would highly suggest that you put it either anywhere between silver to Hall of Fame. Okay, some people are probably going to think that I'm a little crazy for the Hall of Fame. You can max it out at gold if you want, but I prefer Hall of Fame, and I feel that it works really well on Hall of Fame. But if I could only have it on silver, okay, I would not be upset. So if you have, like, say you got like 9 badges, you know what I'm saying? So you got to be really, really careful with your badges, and you don't want to waste them. I would definitely put Clamps, Interceptor, Intimidator. You know what I'm saying? You can have all 3 of those gold, unless, you know, whatever you really want to do. But all right, so we're going to go to the next badge. Next badge for you guards and you small forwards out there, or you, yeah, pretty much all people besides bigs. Menace is a great badge as well. If you're playing perimeter defense and you're just boxing your opponent, all you really need is Menace on bronze, and you're good to go. You know what I'm saying? You're good to go. I'm still testing this badge out a little bit. I play a lot of big, so I don't really use Menace too much on my guards. I do have a whole bunch of guard builds, but right now for my squad that I'm running with, I'm only really playing the big. I'm on my big right now. You see the 23 defensive badges, but yes, Menace on bronze, you should be good to go. The next one, because so many people set screens on the 2s and also in rec, I do think that you should have a share of Pick Dodger. Pick Dodger, you can use this badge anywhere between bronze and gold. Okay, I think that gold should be good. Silver might just be the sweet spot, but you know, if you want a little bit more, you can definitely go gold, because people do set hella screens. You're not going to like that. But of course, any good teammate that you're playing with isn't going to allow you to run into every single screen. They're going to try to play sides with you. So you don't really need to waste too many badge points with this, just because like it would be a waste if you put on Hall of Fame. You know what I'm saying? Like it would definitely be a waste. So anywhere between bronze, anywhere between bronze and gold, I do think that is okay. Now, the last and final badge that I think is a must-have is going to be Rim Protector. Anywhere between, you know, the guards and the small forwards, Rim Protector is an important badge because, hey, I mean, this is how you get your blocks. If your block is low, then you probably don't need Rim Protector very high. You probably could use it on bronze, just like your chase down artist. But I would say put this either on bronze or on silver if you're a guard. You know what I'm saying? You're not really holding down the paint too much. Sometimes you might need to because you can't switch or whatever the case may be. So yeah, bronze or silver will be your best bet. Okay, so these are all of the guard badges that I would highly recommend you guys use, or at least test out. All right, at least test out, see if they work for you. But in my opinion, these are all the ones that work for me. Now we're gonna go ahead and get into the badges that you bigs should be using. So you power forwards, you centers, this is going to be for you. Now, first badge we're going to have to go ahead and talk about is, of course, Ball Stripper. Like I said, a lot of people are out here doing their thing. Now, as a big, there is a slight chance that you might encounter a fatherless post scorer. You know what I'm saying? I'm one. You know what I'm saying? So they might have the unstrippable badge, but sometimes they don't, which is weird. Maybe they're just out there getting badges, or, you know, you got to go crazy. So Ball Stripper on bronze is a must. Okay, at least on bronze. But you could put it either on bronze or silver, since you will be manning the paint. If you're in rec or anywhere else, 3v3 maybe. A lot of people on 3v3 ISO, so you might not need it, but you might, just because you can always switch. For anybody that's driving in the paint, you can go in the paint and let your guard run out to the perimeter. But, you know, that's another video for another day. But Ball Stripper, bronze, silver, you should be good with that. Now, for you bigs out there, I have a lot of bigs that are majority red, maybe a little bit of blue, maybe red and yellow, like, you know, you've seen the build videos. So box is very important to me. I feel that you should have box minimum on silver, especially if you're the one being relied on to get the rebounds. Getting rebounds is very important, okay? Offensive and defensive rebounds, they are very important and crucial to a team's success. The more second chance point opportunities that you get, I guarantee you, the better, okay? I guarantee you the better. But anywhere between silver and Hall of Fame is where we're going for box on you bigs. Gold is great, okay? If you don't want to waste the extra badge point, go on gold, all right? Now, for the next badge, of course, similarity is chase down, okay? Chase down artist is a great badge this year, especially if it's only on bronze. We're going with that as well. And then clamps, I do put clamps on my bigs just because sometimes some of these bigs will try to dribble on you. They'll have like a 67 ball handle and they think that they're lit, you know what I'm saying? So anywhere between bronze and silver is where I like to go. I will not put gold clamps on a big. That's just a no. Some of these glass cleaners can move just a little bit. They got quick first step on like silver or whatever the case may be. Clamps, if their ball handling is not as high as like 75 or something, then a good clamps badge such as a silver one will make them pick up their dribble. If you can force them to pick up their dribble, then they're going to have to pass it. If it's a 2 situation, they only have one other person to pass it to. So your P-Lock is probably out there spamming square, you know what I'm saying? Just ready for that interception pass. So clamps is a must. I think one badge that I've really started paying attention to and actually started using is this badge called Hustler. All right. I'm trying to get the ball. I do find myself winning more loose balls now. And it's only on bronze. You know what I'm saying? I only have Hustler on bronze. And I'm really enjoying it. You know what I'm saying? I'm really enjoying it. So Hustler on bronze is a must for me. Interceptor. If you're playing rec and you're manning the paint, a lot of times people are out there throwing lobs. It's almost the end of season 2, bro. People are going to be throwing lobs. People are getting rep. People just doing what they do. You know what I'm saying? But you can be a nuisance and a menace or a pest and stop all that. You know what I'm saying? You could really stop all that by just putting your interceptor on bronze. Or, like I said for our last setup, put it on silver. You know what I'm saying? If you can afford these badge points, you might as well put it on silver. The next one that we're going to talk about is, of course, Intimidator. Intimidator is one badge that I really do think is a must, especially on bigs. Sometimes I do have to hedge because those screens are always coming, bro. Those screens are just nonstop coming, and they're trying to pick on me. You know what I'm saying? So, like, we're not switching, but I do have to hedge for my guard until he can recover and just stop that 3-ball going from, you know, even being shot. All right. So Intimidator is one thing that I would say is a must anywhere between gold and Hall of Fame. That's just how I rock. Okay. So right now I am rocking with a gold Intimidator because I'm testing out a few other badges just so I can make this video. But gold Intimidator has been working perfectly for me. Interior defense is always going to be in question. We're still playing 2K. Interior defense is not the greatest, but I do find success when I make people miss layups and all that stuff. So that's always a fun time when we're playing at the park. Now, the next badge that I would say to use, of course, as a big, is Rebound Chaser. Rebound Chaser is a badge that we would either have anywhere between gold or Hall of Fame. I'm telling you, I'm trying to get every single board that bounces off that rim. I'm not letting no free boards go. If we're on defense, bet I'm about to get that jump and we throwing it and we starting that fast break. All right. So Rebound Chaser, gold, Hall of Fame, whatever you can get. For this build, I can get Hall of Fame. So that's exactly what I have. All right. So after that, we have our rim protector. Rim protector for a big is very important. All right. Just look at what it says at the bottom of the screen, bro. It literally says improves the ability to block shots, lessens the likelihood of getting dunked on. You guys would not even believe me how many times I have stopped somebody in a dunking animation. They just miss the dunk. And we've won games off of that. You know what I'm saying? So rim protector, anywhere between gold and Hall of Fame. If you are a big, people will test you, bro. They will try to posterize you. You're not gonna like it. All right, you're not gonna like it. So gold or Hall of Fame is a must. And then we're gonna move on to our last and final badge, which is worm. For you guys that are knowledgeable about this badge, if you know, you know, okay? If you know how to use it, you know how to use it. For me, I know how to use it. Now, this is another badge that I would say either have between silver, you know, if that's the highest you can get it, but Hall of Fame is really going to be your best friend, all right? I actually got to take one badge off this joint. So, but Hall of Fame, y'all get what I'm saying. Hall of Fame is where we need to be. If you can get this badge on Hall of Fame, please do it. It's going to be lit, okay? Especially if you got glass takeover like I do. I literally push other bigs out the way and just slip right past them, and I get into position for the rebound. Like, it's literally insane. I average like 20 rebounds a rec game just off this one badge. Well, worm and box, of course, but, well, 3 badges, my bad. But you guys get the point. You know what I'm saying? You guys get the point. It is a lit badge to have. Use it, bro. Use it. If you don't know how to use it, then I'm not going to teach you in this video, maybe another video, or you could just type it in on YouTube and you're going to find tons of people showing you how to use the worm badge or what it does. Okay, so these are the badges that I feel are the best in my opinion when it comes to guards and small forwards. And then also this is the setup for you power forwards and you centers out there. Y'all let me know what badges that you guys are interested in this year. Let me know down below in the comment section which are your favorite. All right, thank you guys for watching. If you guys are brand new, make sure to hit the subscribe button, ring that bell, so you guys will be notified for all of our future videos. And I really appreciate you guys for watching this video, and I will see you guys in the next one.